Hi, you guys. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you're new. So, today we are going to go ahead and do a pick a card reading, pick a candle, pick an object reading, and we are going to just basically channel some messages from spirit, from your spirit guides, from your spirit team, and just see what it is you need to know. So, anything can come up here. I'm probably only going to use one deck here, the Angel Wisdom Tarot, but I'm mainly just going to channel information and just see what Spirit wants to show me and tell you, okay? So remember, it's general. Some parts of it can resonate with you, maybe it doesn't, so just take what fits with you and just take what resonates, okay? All right, so let's see here. So let's set the intention together before I show you the piles. So Spirit, at this time, we asked to connect here. We have 3 different groups, group 1, group 2, group 3. So what messages do we have today for the collective, for these 3 groups? These candles, we're going to roll. What do we have for these 3 groups here, Spirit, today for the collective? So whichever one they're drawn to, we ask for clear and concise messages here. For clarity, for growth, for healing, for truth, and any information that needs to come out here today for the highest and greatest good. Okay, so group number 1, we have the clear quartz crystal with this green candle, and we're just going to light each candle when we do your session. So green candle and the clear quartz crystal for group number 1. Group number 2 is going to be the blue candle with this owl pendant. Very old, kind of vintage. And then group number 3, I don't recall the name of this crystal, but it's this one right here. If anybody knows, mention it down below if you could, because I really like it. I just don't remember what it's called. And then we have the black candle. Okay. So take your time with this. I definitely encourage you to tune in, take a few deep breaths, connect, meditate on it if you'd like, and really ask Spirit, ask your guides for whatever information you need to hear that will really help the reading. It'll help the intention behind the reading, okay? And the timestamps will be down below, and you can go ahead and check it out down below when you're ready for your pile. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into group number 1. Hello, group number 1. If you chose the green candle and the clear quartz crystal, let's go ahead and see what messages your guides, what Spirit wants to say to you. So let's just get a little clearing in here. So Spirit, let's just clear the space. Okay. Alrighty, so let's light your candle here. So Spirit, please tune me into the energy for anybody who chose group number 1 here, this clear quartz crystal and the green candle. What messages does group number 1 need to hear from their guides, from Spirit here? Okay, so the first thing I'm hearing is, I'm seeing an ocean here. So we have a lot of water. Specifically like crystal clear water, very clear, beautiful ocean water. Some of you could be a water sign or you just connect with water. But I'm hearing to stay the course right now. Okay, so Spirit really wants you to stay the course in something that you're doing. It could be a study, it could be a certain path you're taking, but they're really encouraging you right now to stay the course. Okay, so keep going, keep climbing, keep moving forward. I'm getting a lot of red energy here too, passion, really doing what you are passionate about or following your passion. You know, being able to follow your passion, solar plexus energy, confidence, passion, vitality. That is what's coming up here. I am hearing for you to maybe wear a black tourmaline crystal or carry a black tourmaline crystal, because it can help you to protect your energy from any negativity or anyone trying to, I guess, project onto you, or anyone who could be sending you evil eye or anything like that. So the evil eye pendant could also be helpful to carry, but I'm hearing specifically black tourmaline. I'm also hearing tiger's eye crystal, citrine crystal. So they want you to connect with crystals. You did choose the clear quartz crystal, so that could be a good one too. I'm also picking up the throat chakra. So remember, some of these could be specific for some of you. Maybe it's scattered messages, so just choose what's going to apply to you. But I am hearing the throat chakra. Some of you may be connecting or healing your throat chakra to express yourself more. You may also want to connect with the rainbow spectrum colors. I'm seeing a beautiful rainbow here, which is also about healing, recovery. For me, it's about opening a new chapter. Some of you, I'm seeing that either you've been in kind of a bit of a hibernation space, or you're coming out of that, or maybe you still need more time. Okay, they're showing me a bear. Some of you could have a bear totem or spirit animal. But they're showing me a bear. And they're showing me that you're turning the light on again. You're turning the light on in your life. And that could be what we had seen, or what I've heard here about you beginning to ignite your passions again. Okay, really igniting your passions and maybe staying the course with your life. And the bear, seeing specifically hibernation. So, we did we're in summertime now, but there's just a feeling here of you coming out of hibernation. I'm also getting the Wheel of Fortune for you. So your guides really want to encourage you to keep moving. Again, stay the course, keep moving forward. And either you, again, are needing a little bit more hibernation. Let's see, Spirit, can we get some clarity on that? I am getting the Queen of Swords here, I'm seeing. So this could also be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's also, the Queen of Swords is very discerning. And there's kind of this feeling of your guides wanting you to, again, like stay on top of things, stay on course. The Queen of Swords is also very intelligent, intellectual. So I feel like you're being asked to take on that energy of learning, of studying, or maybe just being very discerning and decisive about your life, about where you're heading. Queen of Swords can also be about boundaries, throat chakra, communication, speaking your truth. Okay, that's also what they want to tell you here. I'm hearing the planet of Pluto is surrounding you right now. This can be connected to Scorpio, but it's also death and rebirth. And I just heard happily ever after too. So it's almost like there's okay. I'm seeing a spiral here, like a labyrinth, a spiral labyrinth. And I'm hearing could also be communication. Again, I'm getting communication coming up here. Queen of Swords, throat chakra. But many of you are going to be moving through a big death and rebirth, or you're kind of coming out of it. You're on the tail end of it. There's some sort of spiral here that I keep seeing. So this could also be like a Kundalini rising for some of you. Really coming into activation of your energy. I'm hearing even your DNA activating. So there's a lot of, maybe ascension here happening for you as well. Your guides want you to know that. I'm seeing a card from what deck is that? What is it called? Lemurian something deck. And it shows like a character with this rainbow hair. So I did see a rainbow too. So there's something about the color, the rainbow spectrum here. And I'm hearing that it's about you coming into being alive. So your guides either encourage you to try to become more alive, or find, again, your passions, become more alive. I'm also getting that things will begin to start speeding up for you. So they're showing me that things are going to start rolling really quickly here. So again, stay the course, keep going right now, because you have a lot of abundance coming in. I did hear happily ever after, and it's kind of like that 10 of cups in the traditional Rider-Waite. There shows a rainbow too in the cups. So there's definitely this feeling of like color and rainbow and yeah, pops of color coming up here. Being able to feel alive and motivated and happy. So seems like you're actually moving towards your 10 of cups. You're moving towards your happily ever after. And they really want to encourage you to know that right now. The somebody's name could be Daisy, or the flower Daisy somehow is important. Maybe look up the meaning of a daisy. I'm not quite sure what a daisy means. I am getting a very sort of tender heart chakra energy too, like pinks and Mother Mary. I'm also getting coming up here. So this may be connecting to the energy of Mother Mary for cleansing, for healing, which is very connected to the divine feminine energy as well. Let's see, Spirit, what else for group number 1 do they need to know? Some of you could be star seeds. I'm seeing a UFO here. What is this? Yeah, something about pointing up to the sky, pointing up to the stars. I don't know if some of you have seen something unusual in the sky, but I'm being shown there's some type of extraterrestrial energy here, and I think for most of you it's a positive influence in terms of you connecting to being a star seed. Spirit, can you clarify that? Okay. So now I'm being shown a card from a different deck I have, which it actually shows, it says the word healing on it. It's the King of Cups. It's the Osho Zen Tarot, I believe. And it has like almost like a x-ray of a person who's a King of Cups. Like you can kind of see through their organs, their energy. Some of you could be healers, and this is why they're referencing like a higher dimensional energy. So either you are healers and you're maybe stepping into your purpose of this, or you're receiving healing, especially for those of you who do connect with being a star seed. Okay, you could actually be either downloading a lot of like healing energy here. You're kind of moving through an ascension. There's a purification of your energy field, of your body on a deep level. I did hear DNA. So yeah, there could be like this deep cleansing that you're going through. And then for others of you, if it resonates, you could actually be becoming a very powerful healer. Okay, you're meant to do some healing work here in this lifetime. I'm getting that there's victory coming in for you. I'm seeing it like a little award, number 1. So you have victory coming into your life. Okay, there's something that you're gaining. You're winning at something here. Spirit's saying to free yourself. Okay, free yourself from something that's holding you back, specifically perhaps a love situation, or I'm getting childhood experiences. I'm being shown this could have been when you were younger, something happened, or you're just clearing your energy. Again, maybe that's connected to the same message about the purification of your energy on a very deep level. I'm getting like even ancestral healing here. So you might be... I totally forgot what I just said. I forgot what the last message I said was. But whatever I said about the healing here is what came through. Let's see, what else? Your guides are saying that you have choices here, and you have to be careful of, or you are using... use discernment about the choices that you're making moving forward. Is there anything else for group number 1, Spirit? You might be backpedaling, I'm hearing, and this may be where the choice comes in, or the decision to continue to elevate and move forward, because I'm being shown somebody backpedaling, moving backwards. So what is that song? I think it's Kelly Clarkson, You Don't Know a Thing About Me, or Yeah, if you know that song, write it in the comments. I'm not sure which song it is, but I think it's Kelly Clarkson, something You Don't Know a Thing About Me. All right, so let's just pull a few cards and see if there's anything else we missed here or anything else to add to this, Spirit, for group number 1. So, Spirit, can you show us if group number 1 needs to know anything else? Something about not letting somebody rob you of your happiness, I'm hearing. We have the eclipse at the bottom. So significant event, major shifts and upheavals, shock and surprise, new tools for change. We have Leo, lion, brave and admirable, generous and affectionate. And we have Virgo. Some of you could be on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. Let's see. We have a raccoon and we have a bee coming up here. And let me grab this tarot deck over here. Is there anything else, Spirit, for group number 1 that their guides want them to know? Is there anything else for group number 1 that their guides want them to know? Some of you are going to be connecting deeper to your community. I'm seeing sisters here with the moon. I mean, with the moon. Maybe some of you are connecting with people, especially if you're a feminine. It's like you're connecting with other, I suppose, sisters here. With the bee, I feel like you are deepening the connection to your community, to people around you. So group number 1, Spirit, is there anything else that their guides want them to know? We have the Two of Swords. It says here, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy, pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing a situation. And then we have the World, which showed up in reverse. A brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, be proud of yourself, showed up in reverse. And then the Queen of Cups is in reverse, death in reverse beneath that. Okay. Let's see, Spirit, what is this here for group number 1? Something about time. I'm being shown a stopwatch or a watch. Something about time here. Yeah, focus on what matters. Focus on what matters. Some of you with the World in reverse, like we had seen, there may be a cycle here that you have not completely closed out or moved forward from. With the eclipse, there's some major changes happening for you, okay? With the Two of Swords, though, you may be a bit indecisive or blocked, okay? So whatever we kind of picked up on, I forgot now, but there was something about a decision that you had to make. Is there anything else, Spirit? I'm seeing knitting here. Some of you could have ancestors who enjoyed knitting. It's also sort of like weaving your life, weaving your web. Scorpio is coming up here. Scorpion, Cancer, Libra. Yeah, they're showing me a plane that is trying to land. It's like the plane is trying to land properly. So it's almost like you're kind of at you're almost like at the precipice here of some type of completion, and it's a big shift and big change, and this is just accompanying the messages we had seen with the eclipse here. There's maybe a big shift that you have gone through previously, or that you're currently going through, or you will go through. I did see Pluto before too. So I feel like with this world in reverse, you're trying to land this plane. Maybe for some of you to become a leader. What are they trying to land the plane for? Yeah, some of you could definitely be triggered by other people, and that's why it's also important for you to connect with your emotions and to draw that back within yourself. All right, let me grab a final card here for you. Is there any other important message, Spirit, for group number 1? We have truth, we have commitment, and we have transformation here. So yes, you're going through a transformation. We've already seen that. I do think there is truth being revealed to you. Go where the happiness is. Spirit saying, go where that is. Go where the happiness is, or go where you're being guided to go, or something of the sort. Yeah, life purpose. Okay, so yeah, speaking your truth, your life purpose. We have confidence also coming up here. So go where the, what's the word for it? Go where the, I guess, positivity is. Go where the abundance is what Spirit is saying here. Go where that is. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, reverse, Five of Swords. Yeah, so there's kind of like that back and forth juggling energy. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady towards your legacy, towards your future. Ten of Pentacles here. All right, so any final message? Authenticity. Penguins is coming up here too, so this could even be a connection with the commitment coming up here. So I hope that this reading helps you, group number 1. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a great day, and take care. Much love. Hello, group number 2. If you chose the blue candle with your owl pendant here, let's take a look at what Spirit and your guides want to tell you here. So let's get a little cleansing in the space, and then we'll tune in. So Spirit, let's just cleanse the space here and tap into the energy of anyone who chose group number 2 and what they need to know. So let's cleanse the energy. All right, so let's light your candle here. So Spirit, tune me into anybody who chose group number 2, the owl and the blue candle. So what do their guides want to tell them, and any information that needs to come through? Spirit, please tap me in here to group number 2. Okay, I'm getting something about finances coming up here. Some of you could be either studying to, I'm seeing somebody studying here. So maybe you're doing something in the field of finances, or you're studying for something serious. I'm getting some type of final decision. I'm getting justice here, the justice system. This may also be you are just focusing on your finances. I'm being shown a beautiful eagle. You do have an owl here too, but I'm seeing an eagle. And I'm seeing too, it's like, I feel like you're having some type of clear vision in your life. I'm also seeing that you're rising above a situation. You're beginning to soar above a situation. And I think this could be that you're currently doing this, or this may be advice from spirit. Some of you are very frustrated here. I'm getting maybe it is about your finances, because I'm seeing like papers and scattered energy. And so Spirit's saying that you are kind of needing to move into more of a clear vision, a clear way of thinking. I'm getting third eye energy here. I'm also picking up on the higher heart chakra, may need some attention or cleansing or healing in order for you to allow more abundance to roll into your life. Okay. I'm being shown a bison as well. There's a feeling of you, there's something about abundance here, like creating abundance, finding abundance. I'm also seeing, yeah, there may be some fragments here of your soul. I'm being shown soul fragmentation that you haven't been able to fully heal, and you're working through that. There may also be a need for you to do some cord cutting ritual, because there may be cords attached to someone or something that is, again, you need to sort of maybe rise above the situation to see it from a different and higher perspective. Okay, and this is where your heart chakra might need some cleansing. And I think that Spirit's showing me that you are reconnecting to Spirit. There's a lot of birds. So crow, I'm getting a raven, and the owl, the eagle. So you may have a connection with the air element or with birds. Remember, some of these messages could be for different people. So just take which ones relate to you. Okay. Yeah. So some type of, I'm also getting Pisces here coming up. So someone could be a Pisces. Um, Group number 2. You're reaching for the stars. You're reaching up. I'm getting also astronomy, astrology. Someone could be studying that, or you're interested in that, is also what I'm seeing. There's something about the planets here that could be influencing you. I'm getting the Four of Swords energy. So I think this could be a great time to make sure you're resting, taking care of yourself. I'm hearing specifically to drink enough water. Somebody here needs to drink more water. And also, like maybe through exercise or maybe a sauna or something, being able to sweat out any toxins, being able to sweat out that energy, and then kind of flush with water, so there's definitely a need for more connection with water and with flushing out any toxins out of your body, or maybe even saging yourself, saging your house, cleansing any of this dense energy around you is what I'm getting. I'm definitely seeing a restart here. It's almost like you're restarting, like you're kind of I guess wiping the slate clean. Your guides want you to wipe the slate clean, and I feel like you are, something here about like restarting. It's like I'm seeing a button being pushed and you're restarting your life, or you're restarting something after a period where you've been frustrated, is what I'm being told. After a period where things have been, like we had seen, like some type of frustration, or for some of you, financial troubles, financial situations. Somebody here could have children as well. Um, Yeah, I'm hearing breath of fresh air, and I'm seeing a beautiful forest. So if you have access to a forest, also a beach, something about the outdoors, you may want to take a trip, take a day trip or a vacation to spend time in the forest, breathing in the air, breathing in the fresh energy, because this will help with that rejuvenation process for you to rid yourself of any of those toxins or lower energies. It feels more like stress, though. It feels more like overwhelm for someone here. Um, I'm getting sacral chakra energy. Wearing the color orange or orange crystals or eating oranges will kind of bring you a new sense of inspiration and vitality, connecting with the fire element. I'm getting Bridget coming up here. If you connect with the goddess Bridget, Getting the ninth house. Okay, so some of you, I don't know a whole lot about the ninth house, but I know it is about faith and travel and spirituality. So there may be this expansion for you going on when it comes to learning new things, knowledge, maybe traveling. Let's see, what is this here for group number 2? Okay, there could be something about collaboration. I'm seeing ants building. There's also a feeling of yeah, it's all about your dreams right now. Or this portion of the message, I'm getting a spider weaving the web of your dreams. Some type of like taking action towards making that happen. If that means having to travel, if that means you want to travel or you want to learn new, cultures or religion or spirituality, you want to just kind of dive into more, getting Aquarius energy here. This may be a message for you to expand your mind, expand your yeah, just like expand, I guess, your knowledge, or just like tap into new information, essentially. Learning new things is going to either help your career right now, or it's going to just give you more of a sense of purpose and vitality so that you can feel inspired and, you know. I'm getting some of you, I'm getting like a healing chamber here of light. So you may want to salt lamps here. I'm getting Himalayan salt, cleansing again, lots of cleansing and purifying. Um, some of you, I'm getting that you're trying to attract a relationship, or you are attracting a relationship, maybe by wearing roses or having rose oil. You are attracting love to you, attracting a relationship to you. Somebody here may be tie-dyeing a t-shirt, or you're designing t-shirts or some type of creative work. This also may be spirit's way of telling you to dive into something creative, paint, or specifically t-shirt. I guess you can paint t-shirts or dye t-shirts. That could be something here for someone. There may have been a loss. I'm picking up on a loss here. I don't know what kind of loss. It could have just been some type of emotional despair that seems to be passing, or maybe it's currently going on, and these things will help you to rejuvenate after that. Okay, I'm hearing this song, super old song. I haven't heard it in so long. Where'd You Go? I Miss You So. I'm hearing that song. And I'm getting a telephone line. Some of you are trying to contact, I don't know if it's a passed on loved one, I don't know if it's a lover, I'm not sure who, but some of you are trying to contact a somebody telepathically or energetically, or maybe even physically. Maybe someone's not answering, or someone you can't get in contact with, or you miss somebody. Picking up for some of you. Let's see, group number 2. I'm getting the Phoenix Rising here. Dragon. I'm not sure why I'm seeing the Chinese. Is it the Chinese New Year where they do? I'm not quite familiar with it, but they do some type of festival or ritual with a dragon. So something about that's coming up. I'm seeing some of you, either you are developing your psychic senses. I'm seeing somebody looking in a crystal ball, and there's a lot of, it's like Spirit saying to see beyond the situation. They're showing me from the Angels and Ancestors deck, the Seer. So I'm not sure if you're visiting a seer, or if you're yourself beginning to tap into. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of, what is this here? The Tree of Life, I'm also seeing. Group number 2, what is this? Yeah, some type of inner knowing. you have an inner knowing, or you're very intuitive, or this is going to be a time for you to open your psychic senses. Okay, so do that if you know, because I feel like there's some type of hidden knowledge being shown to you. Again, lots of spiritual focus here too. It's like you're kind of branching out, I'm hearing, or there's new psychic abilities coming in. There is going to be good news coming in for you, and the good news is going to be that you're stepping into something new. You're stepping into a new experience. And so this is going to be news revealed to you about, so it's going to be like a catalyst. Whatever this news is, it's going to bring you, I'm hearing Taurus, it's going to bring you some type of good fortune, or it's going to just propel you into a new beginning. So when you hear this news, or when you receive this news, you are going to be pushed into a new beginning in which you can begin to reap that abundance that we had kind of picked up on before too. Group number 2. Is there anything else, Spirit, for group number 2? Yeah, take charge. I'm getting a rocket here too. So there's if your guides want you to take charge of your life, or to take off, like a rocket taking off. I think this is not to be forced, but I think it will start to come in for you. There's going to be some type of takeoff, some type of takeoff here. For some people, Spirit, your guides want you to depend, or not depend on other people, but to, for someone here to like take charge of your own life. Don't let other people tell you what to do, or don't let other people dictate your life, but take charge of your own life. I'm getting that some type of strength training is recommended here. So maybe lifting weights, something to do with your body, your muscles, strength training. Some of you could be volunteering at a charity, some type of charity work. Essential oils, herbs are coming up, so dabbling in that. I'm seeing somebody mixing essential oils, putting on their wrists and things like that. Okay, so let's see if the cards have anything else to tell you then. Let's see. Is there anything else for group number 2? So here's Sagittarius. Okay, so there's the 9th house too. Or is it the 9th house associated with, or is it just my chart? I'm not quite sure if I'm mixing that up. But I think it is. So yeah, this is about freedom-loving, philosophical. So yeah, some of you could be a Sagittarius. Actually, that's not really what I'm getting. I don't know why I said that. Well, some of you could be, I guess, since I said it. But Scorpion we have here too. You could be on the cusp. That's funny because group number 1 got Leo and Virgo next to each other, and you have Sagittarius and Scorpio. So you could be on the cusp of that. There's some type of like cusp connection here today. Let's see. Group number 2, Spirit. What do their guides want them to know? I'm hearing the song Jealous by Nick Jonas. I'm not sure what that's about. Group number 2. Anything else that your guides want you to know? This is a very specific message here, but somebody, so I don't know if it's you or someone else, but I'm getting someone thought the grass was greener on the other side, maybe in love situation, and then I'm hearing that song Jealous by Nick Jonas. And I just saw a pig, and then the pig came out here. We have letting go, autumn. Okay, so a time for letting go. This definitely could be somebody here born in Scorpio season or Sagittarius season, specifically Scorpio season, autumn, October, November, where we're letting go. The leaves are falling. Something here could also be shifting in the fall. in the coming months where I am. I'm seeing a world, a globe, so this could be travel. Again, ninth house, Sagittarius, some type of travel or movement perhaps. We have, yeah, winter now too. So fall and winter. So Scorpio and, yeah, there's definitely something happening here in when we approach around starting in October, going into the winter, or something did happen this previous. Let's see. What is this about, Spirit? Can we see? Okay, I'm actually getting the winter is more so, well, it could be a dual message, but I'm getting whispers from within. There's some inner work that many of you are doing, and I'm hearing whispers from within, and I'm seeing like a very tranquil time to tune inward. Meditation. I'm seeing that some of you are getting to know your existence, you know, who you are, why you're here. Lots of very meditative energy. So you're either doing that or Spirit's advising that you do that, especially if you feel a little bit lost. Again, you're kind of awakening this spiritual, philosophical kind of wisdom within you, okay? Yeah, somebody's coming up in this reading. I get the sense it's probably like an ex-partner or someone. Somebody's coming up here to want to talk with you, or someone's feeling regretful. Because I keep hearing that, like, let me hear you out, or here, please hear me out. We have forgiveness. Yeah, so it may be a situation where you need to forgive someone. There's some jealousy here about someone that's moved on. Have your cake and eat it too. I'm hearing you can't have your cake and eat it too. Yeah, closure. Yeah, there's someone here who definitely you need to have closure with this person, or they're seeking closure with you. And I get the sense that this is probably someone who is jealous because you're not there anymore, or you're jealous about that. But it's something about it feels quite unfinished or unhealthy even. So it's like someone who wants to have their cake and eat it too, which isn't fair. Group number 2, spirit guides. Is there anything else that they want that you want them to know? Yeah, so here's psychic abilities, and we have peace. They want you to have peace, okay? Third eye, I was picking up on earlier. I'm hearing fate. There's some type of healing here, peace that they want you to move into. They want you to move into an area or a time when you have peace in your life, which I think you're going to be going towards. I think you're getting there for sure. But for some of you, forgiveness is required here. You know, like we had seen earlier, you need to kind of sweep out that old so that you can allow the room for the new, and make sure that you are letting go of any of those stressors and things that are causing debris and stress in your life. I don't know. I'm hearing I can't wait to see you, but I don't know what this is about because it kind of feels a little bit, let's see. Can we get a little bit of tarot here, Spirit, to kind of see for group number 2, is there anything else that their guides want to tell them? Roam free, roaming freely. Sagittarius. Yeah, 7 of Cups, which again, I think is kind of one of two things. It can be a person connected to you who is wanting to roam free, and like the message we just heard, someone who wants to have their cake and eat it too. But I'm also seeing it's about you. You know, maybe it's time for you to roam free. It's time for you to get out there. Okay, Spirit, anything else for group number 2, please? What do their guides want them to know, please? Group number 2, what do their guides want them to know? 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands, the King of Swords with the 2 of Swords in reverse. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius perhaps coming up here. So yeah, here's the movement. Sagittarius again here. I'm hearing millennial. Some of you could be millennials watching this. What is this 8 of Wands, Spirit? For group number 2. Yeah, so I feel like, because I'm getting somebody who has a lot of armor on, And there's a need to again, kind of let the fire come in, to move forward, to begin to adventure, all of these things that we've seen. For some people, it is a situation where you have armor on when it comes to a person, or they have armor. It's very protected here in terms of nobody's opening up, or there's a let me actually confirm, who is this person that keeps coming through in the reading, Spirit? Who is this person that keeps coming up in the reading? Justice, Hierophant reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Swords reverse. Yeah, so it's been somebody who has either been deceptive to you, or someone who just hasn't, something happened here. They either didn't put the work into the connection, or there was a lack of integrity in this connection. And here's justice, which is coming in for you to have that closure, to have that clarity. And for some, it's going to be in the form of maybe a communication or news. But overall, since we've been picking up on very positive energy for you, I think it's you mainly that's having victory. You are moving forward. It's your time, okay? Let's see. Is there any final message for group number 2, Spirit? No, I guess that's it. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope this reading could help you, group number 2. Thanks so much for tuning in, and have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care. Lots of love. Hello, group number 3. If you chose this crystal here and this black candle, let's go ahead and see what your messages are. What does Spirit want to tell you? What do your guides want to tell you? And let's see what comes up here. So we're just going to get a little clearing before we start. All right, so Spirit, let's just cleanse the space, please, and let's tap into the energy for anybody who chose group number 3, please. All right, so what do their guides, angels want to tell them? What information do we have for group number 3? Let's see what we have. All right, so Spirit, tune me in here to group number 3. I'm seeing swimming right away. Somebody could be a swimmer here, or swimming is maybe a good exercise to do. Something about the body here, something about getting the energy moving within the body. There may be some words here that need to be communicated. Okay, I'm getting a few things. First of all, there may be somebody who, this is obviously only if you know about it. There could be somebody in the hospital, or someone that is recovering in the hospital, or this is you. Could also be a metaphor for just, healing in general, but I'm specifically seeing a hospital here and recovery, okay, when it comes to that. So this could also be an elderly person, maybe a grandparent that is in an assisted living facility or something like this, is what I'm seeing. So I'm getting Spirit say to ground yourself right now. So to connect with the color of the earth, maybe visualizing the color of, like dirt, like dark brown energy is what I'm being shown. So ground yourself, staying centered. I'm getting that the, the Schumann's resonance I'm hearing. So you may also want to, there's a lot of videos on YouTube if you want to meditate to that, but I'm being shown a need for grounding, because I feel like this pile so far, at least some of this, some of these messages can resonate for different people, of course, so just take what's going to fit. But I'm getting that there's a need to focus on the physical body so far, and to either heal from an illness or heal from a something here that has been off within the body, or this is just staying grounded, making sure you're centered and grounded in general. I'm also getting the yin and yang symbol, so there could be a balance between I'm laughing because my dog, I don't know if you heard him, there may be a balance between the feminine and the masculine, within yourself. Okay, so some of you are reconnecting to both sides of yourself, both energies, balancing the yin and yang, balancing shadow and light, which could be where this is coming into to make sure you're staying centered and grounded. Some of you are star seeds, okay? And I'm hearing specifically that you have a double mission here. You are star seeds. You are, some of you could be into witchcraft. Yeah, lots of manifestation here. Using this energy, I'm getting Gemini coming up here. Using this energy of manifestation to better your life, using it for good, using it to maybe I don't know, maybe using it with your purpose somehow here. You have a connection with the moon cycles. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a very sort of witchy feel here. And that could just be confirmation for some of you, or this is what you're exploring for others of you, and you will be really good at it if you explore that. I'm seeing that it's time for you to step outside of a comfort zone. The number 5 is important here, number 555. And that's why they're referring to almost like a little bit of a low place that you've been in. Or if it's not a low place, you're just learning how to balance the shadow and the light, learning how to balance both the dark and the light. And there's it's a fine balance between that, because especially if you're dabbling in energy work and things like that, and manifestation and witchcraft, it can kind of be a balance between the two. So be conscious of that energy and be conscious of who you surround yourself with as well. Shakespeare, I'm getting. Some of you could be poets, or you're writing poetry. It's like you're drawing some type of very divine wisdom from above. You're drawing an artistic expression, which could be specifically in the form of writing, okay? Some type of deep transformative work that you're doing that I think, again, is maybe a little bit in the shadow aspect, but there's power in the shadow for sure. And that's what I'm seeing here. But do be careful of who you trust entirely. That's just for a few of you, because it's almost like, what is this about? Yeah, it's almost like, how should I say? I feel like, okay, so this is going to be in various different ways, but I'm getting the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and I'm being told that there's some type of desperation here. I don't know if this is you coming across too desperate or coming across more in the shadow aspect. And this is where Spirit's saying to make sure you're grounding yourself, make sure you're staying centered with just life in general, whatever you do. I don't know if you're too desperate in a love connection and Spirit just wanting you to draw back that power within you. That could be for a few of you. On the other hand, if you feel that there's any type of negative energy around you, it could be stripping away your independence or your talent, because I think this pile has a lot of like power in the shadow, but because of that, you sort of dabble in different energies. So just protect your energy. Because now I'm seeing the 9 of Pentacles in the upright from a different deck. So it's like that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to be independent, or you're meant to yeah, it's like you may have been in a cycle. It's all about cycles for you. It's like the cycle of dark and light, the cycle of ebb and flow. But I am feeling a lot less grounded in this pile. So that's why I feel like it's important to stay grounded. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely something here. I'm being told all that glitters is not gold, and I'm seeing a mask here. Somebody's wearing a mask, or you are not being true to yourself. There's some type of false identity, which can be healed by grounding and beginning to integrate that sense of groundedness, okay? Let's see, what else, Spirit, for pile number 3? What do their guides want them to know? Let's see, pile number 3. Yeah. So again, some type of creative expression is being shown here. Some type of creative expression. I'm seeing the color gold. I feel that what it is that I think many of you are learning to understand the facets of yourself and maybe what makes you unique. So there's a lot of soul searching here, but it's like you either have been looking in the wrong places or you haven't been truly living your truth. And because I'm being shown that you are trying to search for the diamond within yourself, you're trying to search for the gem that is within you. And since we have what I've been picking up on, not being grounded, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, a mask being worn, it's like you need to stay true to you. And I think you have something here that's very creative that I keep picking up on that you're meant to do. And I think, you are tapping into that, but there's maybe something that has been taking that away from you. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're trying to climb the thread here. You're trying to climb the ladder to get there. But there's some type of frustration here, which I think you're kind of coming out of. Some of you, there's a sister coming through. I don't know what that's about. If there's a sister connected to you, let's see. So some of you have maybe some trouble in the family, or you're connected to somebody who has trouble in the family, and maybe that's contributing to, yes, somebody here is lowering their standards and not accepting what is really the path for them. And I'm not quite sure if that's you, or this could be picking up on someone that you have been dealing with, maybe in love, and there may be some trouble on the home front, and someone is just wearing a mask. Someone's just not living in their truth, and it's very unfortunate, because if this is you, I feel like it's or even if it's not you, it's like you could be surrounded with these people, and it's like it's taking away from the true essence of the soul. So that's why Spirit's asking that you stay back, you connect here back to your talents and your truth, because you're meant to do more, or you need to be aware of these energies. That could be for only some of you, but that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm being shown the door to Spirit, a doorknob opening and a lot of light coming in. So there's a door to Spirit opening, a door to a higher path of ascension opening for you. Like I mentioned before with the dark and the light, you're learning to open the door to the light while also honoring your shadow, honoring your darkness, honoring that part of you that has been in the darkness, or you're still kind of, learning to accept that and also use it for your benefit, because there's so much power in the darkness too. So there's that fine balance between the two. I'm getting some heart. Again, I don't know if this is a medical thing for some people. That's only if it's for you. But some heart, either surgery that someone had, or there's just healing around the heart and general healing around the heart space. Yeah, I'm being shown someone at the finish line, like some type of race. So it could be someone on a bike or marathon here, but I think it's also symbolic of reaching the finish line, almost reaching a place of celebration and finishing something, being able to feel secure, lots of root chakra energy, lots of sacral root chakra, and again, connecting to earth and stability and financial security and maybe a happy home, connecting to that is, I think, what you're almost at the finish line. But again, I'm getting something is wedging in between, or something is causing disruption or causing chaos in a relationship or in your own life here. Yeah, and it could be that you've been struggling financially. I'm getting some of you have been struggling financially, and you're almost the finish line. Saying goodbye to something. I'm seeing somebody saying goodbye to something or someone. The crystal moonstone could be important to either research the meaning of it or to carry it with you or to meditate on it. I'm seeing the star in tarot too. So yeah, beautiful kind of healing. I'm getting this beautiful prism of light also coming in here. So I just see that some of you are actually meant for some type of fame or just popularity or recognition or just success. And I see that you're really enveloped in this prism of light. And I feel that you are very unique and different. And you have to really honor that, is what Spirit's saying. Somebody could listen to Beyonce, or I'm seeing Beyonce for some reason. I'm also seeing a horse totem here. Freedom, liberation, free spirit. I always think of just freedom with the horse. Yeah, I'm being shown somebody's kind of a weird visual, but I'm being shown like a stick figure, and the head of the stick figure being put back in the right position, like so it's a straight line. So that's where I feel like balancing your energy and staying centered and grounded is important here. Because some of you have either a lot going on in the headspace, a lot going on in the crown. Because again, I feel very sort of ungrounded here. So I feel like there's something going on up in the headspace or the third eye or the throat, which needs to be brought back down to be grounded. And if for those of you who have been struggling, maybe financially or in the home life, it may be because of that. All right, let's see if we get any other messages with your cards, if we missed anything here. Turquoise crystal and turquoise light. If you meditate with, visualizing light, turquoise, look at that, dark and light. So yeah, balanced state of mind, discernment, and boundaries. So that's kind of like that visual of the head kind of being, it's almost like if this is a stick figure, the head was over here and it had to be positioned here so it's straight. So some type of a little bit of distortion going on up there. So Spirit, group number 2, and here we have the wasp. So yeah, fearless, beware of enemies, which is what I picked up on. And again, I'm not quite sure if it's your life or someone you're connected to or around, but there's definitely something to be a little bit cautious of when it comes to making sure that you're not dimming your light for anybody, okay? That you're not dimming your light for anybody. We have the penguin here. Group number 3. I'm seeing the card from the Moonology deck. The answers you need are coming. Gemini energy. I was picking up on Pisces earlier too. Somebody here could be a Pisces. I'm getting Gemini and Pisces strongly. I did see Cancer too. So I feel like there's maybe some truth or communication that's being revealed, or the answers that you need in your own life, in your own journey, they are coming in, okay? I'm getting there's a leap of faith being taken here. Somebody's taking a leap of faith. So group number 3, is there anything else? Yeah, we have the Ram, Aries, and we have Mars. So there's that leap of faith. Lots of forward action. I'm hearing indecisive. So yeah, there's been like a fickle kind of indecisive energy. Either you haven't known which way to go, and that's kind of like that bobblehead, I suppose, with this dark and light. You've been kind of confused of which way to go. And Spirit's asking that you take action towards the things that we kind of picked up on, you know, your dreams. Take action towards your purpose, your truth, and do so confidently. Group number 3, is there anything else? Yeah, some type of strategy here. If it's not you, there could be someone here who is trying to strategize how to approach you right now. We have air. Yeah, so Gemini potentially, or other air signs. So mental activity, blowing hot and cold, forward movement, intellectual conversations. Yeah, lots going on here. Here's Neptune. So there's that dreamy, kind of a little bit ungrounded energy. Let's see, before we look at your tarot, is there anything else, Spirit, for group number 3 that you want to say about these cards? Talk is cheap, okay? Talk is cheap. So I feel like, again, just kind of be cautious and be conscious of who or what you trust right now. Because there's something here that's a little bit uneasy. I'm hearing untethered. I'm seeing reconciliation here at the bottom, but I don't know. Let's see. There's a wake-up call. Someone's having a wake-up call. Okay, there's a wake-up call to something. Group number 3. We have home, protection, travel. Yeah, someone's asking, is it worth the fight? Is it worth, it's probably a relationship, but it could be a family situation too. Is it worth the fight? Is it worth picking up the pieces for? Or are things too broken? Something about the way things left, or the way we left, or the way I left you, and how you were when I left you, or vice versa. I feel there's angelic healing and angelic protection coming up here, is what I'm being told. Clear, cancel, release. So, yeah. Boundaries, psychic abilities, compassion. I don't know why I'm seeing, what's his name? Ralph from Infinite Waters. I don't know why. Maybe some of you watch him. Or there's an important message there, I'm hearing. Let's see. Is there anything else, Spirit, for group number 3? Blowing things out of proportion. So again, there's kind of like such a scattered energy here. And I think that's that ungrounded kind of Neptune energy. I don't know what. Something is being blown out of proportion. or things are just too much in the air here. But Spirit is saying to have endurance, keep going. You know, it's like you're kind of on the you are on the right path. So whether you're being dragged down by other people or you're being caught in your own kind of ungrounded energies, I just feel Spirit saying that you are, you know, you need to keep going. You need to have faith and have endurance right now. Don't give up before, like, the best is yet to come, I'm hearing. Ooh. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Spirit, what else for group number 3? Did we miss anything here? Is there anything else? Ego, the Devil, and the Hermit. So there's that feeling of having to go within. Make sure that you're spending time healing in meditation and so forth. Yeah, this energy is very ungrounded. The King of Cups in reverse. But it could be someone connected to you. It doesn't have to be all you. Let me just tap in here to the final messages and see if there's anything else. Spirit, is there anything else here? Yeah, so they're telling me that some type of karmic debt is being paid off in your life or needs to be paid off. And that could be what this whole thing is about. They're showing me that you're kind of on the precipice here of becoming the butterfly, okay? Transformation at the bottom and strength beneath that. And they're showing me a caterpillar. So it's like you're sort of inching your way to this. And everything that we had kind of seen about you, you know, really like the true facets within you and the true power within you is emerging. Sorry, my camera ran out of batteries and I just caught it here, but I was just about to close out your reading. And I was saying here that this kind of devil ungrounded energy has to be grounded. Yeah, and I'm seeing a dove finding peace within, finding peace in the situation here. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. I hope this reading could help you, pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great rest of the day. Take care and lots of love.